Proud of it, and representing District 18. A lot of excitement.
Frank, it's a tremendous tournament. It's too bad we can't have everybody come here with us to Kansas City one time and see the great teams and just share the excitement, the anticipation that we have. In a few minutes, we're going to try to go out and be competitive with a great Kearney State and Nebraska team. We don't know if we can do it. We've been talking about it all day. We're going to do our very best.
Coach, your feelings, you've seen the team, you've had 24 hours to rest. Everyone's pretty well excited and ready to get into this contest.
Frank, I think our guys are ready, but as it is in athletics, it's a question of what the other people are like. You know, we watched parts of 3 different games today, and I'm sure you can tell the fans that Taylor, Indiana out there has a guy who looks about 6'11" to me, and every bit of it. And the 6'6" people are very husky people. So, you know, there are talented people out here, and despite how ready your own personal team might be, you just don't know how tough, how big, how strong, how quick, how ready the other team is.
We have superb athletes ready to play, Rudy, and Waynesburg are leapers, and the lopers are a running team like you are. It's a great matchup. A lot of statistics they match up, and scoring-wise they match up. It has to be a great game, and down to who has the ball last.
Well, yes, you know, it sounds like a matchup, but maybe we should quit talking to other people. We talked to our sponsor here several years ago, Buddy Soloff, who we saw Kearney State play 4 times, and he'd like to scare the pants off of me. He said they jump through the roof. He said they have 5 people who can hit the 3-point play. I didn't even think they had any 3-point shots. Their game was mostly inside. So we've heard a lot of superlatives. We don't know which ones are accurate. Extremely aggressive. The assistant coach from Fort Hays told me last night. So we've been hearing a lot of things. And the St. Thomas Aquinas coach, who I've gotten to know out here, said that Kofed is the best player that St. Thomas Aquinas of New York faced all year. The 6'5" Kofed from Kearney State, he claims is the best he saw all year, so he sounds like a legitimate All-American candidate.
Rudy, will you go after Kofed right away, or just wait to see what happens and play it by ear?
As always, we got to do our things, and hope that they're effective with Kofed and the rest of the guys. We'll make adjustments in the course of the game, but, you just can't direct all your attention to one person and distract from your own team play.
Good luck to you and the Yellow Jackets here at Kemper Arena for the first round of the NAIA playoffs.
Frank, I'm sure it's been said 1,000 times, but this is the 50th anniversary of this tournament, so there's even more excitement than usual here at Kemper Arena. Thanks, Frank.
Okay.
That's up. His name is John Karn. Interesting statistic for John Karn, who, while he's averaging 7.2 points a ball game, and played in 33 games starting at the point for Kearney State, he has been to the foul line only 10 times. He has made 10 foul shots with Darren Walls at the off guard. Darren, of course, plays a little taller than 6'4" with his tremendous leaping ability. Then you go to the forwards. We have 6'4", Theron Hogue, matching up against 6'6", Darren Susi. Theron also with leaping ability. And we have 6'5", Rick Puskar, matched up with 6'3", Joel Husier, and at center we have 6'5", Rob Montgomery against 6'5", Gary Shoup. So Jackets get a little bit of a break in round 1. They certainly have a chance in this ball game, even though Rudy Marissa going with his standard starting lineup. No changes there. The opening tap is controlled by Kearney State at midcourt. With the basketball is Bart Kofed, and they go to work against the Waynesburg zone defense. They work it into the corner over on the left side to Heisier, and now we get a whistle as the ball goes down low, and a foul called against the Yellow Jackets right away.
It's Rick Puskar pushing off on the baseline, so if you don't think this game's close, they called that one. That was just a whisker foul.
All right, and we're just getting underway. Here's Kearney State from 3-point territory. No good. Rebound Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister on the run. Goes to Walls in the wing. Lays it up. It's good, and he's fouled.
Yes, sir. That's Darren Walls with a tremendous move, a scoop layup, and he's fouled, and a possible 3-point play to start the game.
Jackets had a 3-on-2 break there, Frank, and Kearney State just got an eyeful of the Yellow Jacket fast break that time.
Yes, sir. No one back. One person back became a 3-on-1. Darren took it in himself after the pass from McCallister.
Coach Jerry Heiser just went, we better adjust. Here's Walls at the line trying for a three-point play, and he makes it. So it's 3-0 Waynesburg as we just get underway. Jackets with backcourt trap to start the game, and the Lopers break it with a long pass into forecourt. It comes to Heiser. Heiser down low on the baseline, goes to Shoop. He's tied up, comes up back outside to Karn. Karn, the point guard, from three-point range. It is no good. Rebound's tapped outside. It goes to Kearney, and here's a shot up and good by Darryl Susi from two-point range. It's 3-2. A steal in backcourt. Kearney State up and good by John Karn. So Kearney State with some backcourt pressure, and they take a one-point lead. It's 4-3. Again, the full-court pressure. Jackets break it this time. Walls into forecourt, down the lane, puts it up, and it's no good. Foul called on the play.
That time Darren forced it. He had Rob Montgomery in the paint, but Darren decided to take it himself. Darren became a point guard, and they are trapping McCallister way in the backcourt. The personal foul on Bart Cokehead.
So Kearney State into forecourt it comes with Karn at the wheel. Now they go down low on the baseline. Jumper, Cokehead, good.
Cokehead can shoot from anywhere, and he's very dangerous. Makes it easily from 15 feet from the left baseline.
So it's Kearney State by 2 as the Jackets bring it into forecourt through the pressure. McCallister into the lane, has the ball stripped away, but a foul is called. It'll be on Kearney State.
Took it right into the heart of the defense. Number 3, I believe, John Karn picking up the personal foul for the Lopers.
That'll be the team third, and we've used just a minute and a half. And McCallister will inbound it from the Waynesburg baseline. Antelopes lead it 6-4.
They called that on Heiser, the coach's son. Heiser, his second.
Little break in the action as McCallister has to tie his shoe. Now Sean gets the ball from the official. Inbounds it. It goes to Walls outside the Puskar. Around to Sean on the wing on the right side. Back to Walls outside. Shovel pass goes to McCallister. Sean brings it to the point. They'll set up the half court. Walls has it. Thinks about a three-pointer. No. Goes to Puskar. Jumper from the side. Good. Rick Puskar.
15 feet from the right baseline. Rick perfect.
Again, the backcourt pressure by Waynesburg, and the Lopers break it with a long pass to Karn. Now they get the ball down low, and a shot up good on a generic kind of a dunk by Gary Shoup. His first bucket of the afternoon, and it's 8-6 Kearney State. Jackets long pass, Puskar right through the traffic, up and good. Rick Puskar as they went over the trap that time, and the Jackets now tie it at 8. And again, full court pressure, and again, Kearney State breaks it with a long pass into forecourt. Alley-oop goes awry, out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg's ball.
That time a touch pass tried by the Lopers, but I don't think they have that technique, John. They tried something they're not very good at that time. A touch pass went real wild over the Waynesburg bench.
Well, it's been run and gun just as we were told it would be thus far, and Waynesburg has tied it at 8. Here's McCallister into forecourt for the Yellow Jackets. Goes to Walls. Now Walls to Puskar at the top of the key. On the wing to Terry Clark, right side. Frank.
Defensively, man-to-man, the Lopers have decided to change from their zone.
All right, here's Walls into the traffic, pulls up and fires, and it's no good. Rebound, Kearney State pulled down by Shope. Quickly into forecourt, it comes with a long pass that's stolen away by Rick Puskar for Waynesburg. Add to McCallister. Sean through some traffic, bothered at midcourt, gets by the trouble. Now long pass into forecourt to Clark. Clark in the corner, back outside to McCallister.
Terry had the ball and just was unsure what to do, John. They had Puskar right into the basket and he missed him.
High post, it goes to Hogue. Fakes, shoots, it's good. They're on Hogue with a nice move.
Great move in the paint. Theron got everybody up and slid right under him.
Second lead of the evening for the Yellow Jackets. It's 10-8 Waynesburg. And a steal in backcourt. They're on Hogue. Hogue to the hoop, turns in the lane, pumps, shoots. It's good. Hogue on a transition bucket. Off the steal makes it 12-8. Biggest lead in the ball game either way. Here's Kearney quickly into forecourt. Susi with the basketball, trapped in the corner and fouled by Terry Clark.
Either that or Theron Hogue. We'll check. There was a two-way. We'll front the back.
They both bumped him. Let's see who gets the call.
Officials real poor with the finger signals here at Kemper Arena. Real fast flashes, so I'll have to wait for the scoreboard to register that. It is on Theron Hogue.
And the Lopers inbounded from the side. Outside with the basketball is first substitution in the game for them. Al Maxey, and a shot up, no good. Rebound is safe, not out of bounds by Walls, but it goes right to Heiser. Back out to Maxey. Heiser again in the corner for Kearney State. Jumper, no. Air ball. Rebound goes to Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister. Sean into forecourt, pulls up, goes to Hogue, down the lane, he walks.
Yes, he did. Theron lifted the pivot foot before the dribble. A little unorthodox. Sean McCallister with some good dribbling to get it down to the free throw line that time. 2 behind the backs was neat.
It's still Waynesburg by 4, 12-8, 16-20 to go in the first half. Kearney State into forecourt, knocked away by Puskar as they try the fast break. Rick Puskar is there to break it up, and they'll have to inbound it from their baseline.
Rudy Maurice up very animated to Jackets, getting them fired up. Rob Montgomery down with a little bit of a knee.
Lopers lob it into the paint. Shot up by Susie. No good, but a foul called.
Personal foul on the Yellow Jackets while shooting. And it's on Sean McCallister.
Looking on the bench, I don't see Rob Montgomery over there. He probably has gone to the locker room. Good. So that makes it a 2-point basketball game, 12-10. Waynesburg with the ball and the lead. Long pass down low to Walls, up and good, and a foul called on the play.
Yes,
Darren Walls with a stuff off a nice give by Puskar. Walls will go to the line with a chance for 3.
Absolutely super stuff by Darren Walls and Darren Susie. 2 Darrens in this one. Picking up a personal for Darren in the game so far. He has 6 points and a chance to make 7 now on another 3-point try.
That's the 4th team foul on Kearney State. Waynesburg with 3. Walls at the line.
Neither team selecting to shoot any 3-point attempts yet.
Walls converts the 3-point, the old-fashioned 3-point play, and it's 15-10 Waynesburg. Now, again, that's the biggest lead of the game thus far. Lopers into forecourt with a long pass to Al Maxey outside of the point. Shot up, no good. Rebound is loose in the paint, picked up by Kearney State. A foul called again. They're on Hogue, picked up for the bump.
They're on that time a little over-aggressive.
So the senior in a little bit of foul trouble, a little bit with 2 personal fouls here early. We're down to 15:58 left to go in the first half. Waynesburg on top by 5 as Kearney State will inbound it from their baseline. They go into the corner. Maxey, jumper, good.
Hits it for 2.
Al Maxey. And that makes it 15-12. Waynesburg quickly into forecourt. Pass not into the lane, knocked away. It was intended for Darren Walls. Somebody from Kearney State got a hand on it. That goes out of bounds. They'll inbound it right in front of us. And they do so to Theron Hogue in a high post. Back outside, top of the key, Walls. Now to McCallister with a shovel pass, and Sean sets it in motion.
3-2 zone by the Lopers now.
So Jerry Heesier mixing up the defenses against the Yellow Jackets, and Waynesburg goes to work now with the weave against the zone. It's a 5-man weave. Now it becomes a 4-man as they have Theron Hogue posted up high. Shot clock is down to 15 seconds as Waynesburg continues to work the perimeter of the zone. Walls with the basketball to McCallister, starts inside, pulls up, goes corner to Puskar, jumper from the side, good by Rick Puskar.
Swisher, 18-footer.
17-12 Waynesburg as Kearney State quickly in the forecourt in the person of Maxey. Now they go on the wing, down in the corner, and a jumper from the side is no good by Kofed. Rebound Waynesburg. Puskar with the board. Long pass in the forecourt to Walls. Walls lays it up and in.
Left-handed with a great move down the paint. Darren Walls.
Darren Walls is just playing quicker than anybody on this floor from either team. 14:53 to go in the first half. Waynesburg 19, Kearney State 12. Be back in a minute. Welcome back to the Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Missouri. John Loper with Frank Busing live on WANB and WANB FM. Waynesburg, Washington, Uniontown. Glad you're with us. 14:53 to go in the first half, and following the Kearney State timeout, the Lopers will inbound the ball in backcourt, trailing 19-12. They inbound it to Maxey, who's still in a point guard, having replaced Karn early, and quickly in the forecourt over a traffic come. Maxey goes into the corner to Kofed, back out to Maxey, top of the key. Kofed has it in a high post, looks for the lob down low, not there, goes into the corner. Jumper, Heesier, no good. Rebound, Kearney State up, no good. Rebound tapped outside to Waynesburg. Ahead to Walls in the fast break, jams it. Yeah, behind the back, slam dunk for Darren Walls.
And the fans love it at Kemper Arena.
21-12 Waynesburg. Here's Kearney State, forecourt, jumper, baseline, no good, off the glass, tap up, no good. Rebound, Clark, Waynesburg. Outlet pass to McCallister. Long pass to Puskar, up and good! 8 points for Puskar as the Jackets now with a 23-12 lead. Here's the half-court trap by Waynesburg. It's Maxey in the lane, through the trap, puts it up, good, and a foul call.
Grab before that, John.
Let's see if they'll wave off the bucket. They should.
Yeah, way before at the foul line, there was a grab.
They still haven't indicated whether they're going to allow the hoop or not. Rudy Maurice
It'll be thrown in
about it.
Thrown in front of the Waynesburg bench.
Okay, so no hoop, and it's still 23-12 Waynesburg as Kearney State will inbound it from the side at their end of the floor. They come out to Maxey at the point. Into the corner it goes now to Larry Kloss, the new man into the ball game for them. Kloss now has it in the wing. Now into the corner to the big guy, Kofed. He hits from the side, a two-pointer by Bart Kofed, about a 17-footer. And it's 23-14. Waynesburg into forecourt. Now as McCallister has the ball knocked away from behind. Big battle for it, and the Lopers come up with it. And off the loose ball, they go into a fast break. A stop and pop by Maxey. No good from 15. Rebound is tapped outside to McCallister for Waynesburg. Jackets on the run. Sean into forecourt. Down the lane. Pulls up and fires. It's no good off the glass. Rebound Clark up no good. Rebound Puskar for Waynesburg. Up and good.
Well, the senior really taking over. Rich Puskar on the offensive boards. Tremendous.
Offensive boards, the key to the basketball game in tournament play, and the Jackets are doing well on the offensive board so far in the first half. Doing well on the scoreboard, too, leading 25-14. 13 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Maxey on the outside for Kearney State. On a high post it goes, and a turnaround shot attempted by Todd Johnson, but he's fouled. And the big 6'8" substitute from a sophomore from Howells, Nebraska, will be going to the line, I believe. Yes, he was fouled in the act.
Reached in by McCallister that time.
It is 25-15. Again, the backcourt pressure by Kearney State. Karn is back into the ballgame for them. Jackets break it with a long pass to Walls down along the baseline. Darren with the dribble will bring it back outside. And they go out to the point to McCallister. High post to Hogue. Back to McCallister again. As nothing was there for Theron. Walls comes out to handle the ball as the Jackets are in a four-man weave. Hogue posted up, gets the call, and walks with the ball again. He got the pass at the top of the key, and as he made his move, called for traveling for the second time in the first half.
Coaching staff from Waynesburg College doesn't like that call, but that's the way it goes. It was a borderline.
Here's Kearney State into forecourt. Karn through traffic pulls up. They go into the corner to the money guy, Copeland, and he hits. Lloyd Copeland is the guy they're going to go to now to bring them back into this ball game. It is 25-17 Waynesburg, and again, backcourt pressure. Jackets break it to Clark. Clark, long pass into the corner to Puskar. Fakes the shot, now turns, fires. He's fouled. The shot was short, but Rick will go to the line to shoot two.
That time, Rick put the move on, and the personal fouls on Todd Johnson, his first. 15 foul in the half. Yellow Jackets with a nice lead, 25-17, playing some tremendous three-quarter, full-court defense. They haven't tried a half-court trap yet. It's been three-quarter and full.
12:20 left to go in the first half. One thing you can be sure of, Kearney State is not going to quit and pack up and go home at halftime. They're going to come after you to the very end of this game, and it's far from over. As Puskar makes the first of two from the free throw line, he'll have a dozen in the first half if the next one goes down, and it does. Make it 27-17, Waynesburg. Kearney State with the basketball. They come into forecourt. Kofed has it. He's trapped near midcourt. Dumps it off to Karn. Karn moves on the wing on the left side. Back to Kofed. Top of the key. Fakes the three-pointer. Starts in. Pops from 15 feet. No good. Rebound. Waynesburg. Foul called. Kearney State or Yellow Jackets? Let's see. It's going to go against the Yellow Jackets.
Over the back. On the rebound, I believe it's Rob Montgomery who's entered the lineup, John.
Rob Montgomery hurt in the very first minute of the ball game. Had to go to the locker room to be attended to. He's back out onto the floor. Quickly picks up his second personal foul. And the 1-1 is in now. That's the 7th team foul on Waynesburg. Klaus makes them both. So it's back to 8, 27-19. Waynesburg with the lead in the ball. Hogue in the forecourt to Walls. Walls baseline. Puskar puts it up. It's no good. Rebound. Puskar needs foul. Foul will go against Kearney State, and it's going to be on Gary Shope, the starting center.
Yeah, and the fans from Kearney State don't like that one at all, but Gary all over Rich Puskar. Rich missed the bunny on the boards and gets the rebound, puts it back up, and Shope is all over him, and right next to the Kearney bench, and they let the officials have it real good.
So Rick Puskar will go to the line to shoot two. The original starting lineup back in for Waynesburg. No, he will not go to the line to shoot two. How about that? Jackets inbounded from the baseline. Woo! And that's the 16th foul on Kearney State, so the 1-1 will be in both ways. Next whistle against the Lopers. And Waynesburg into their weave now, leading 27-19 with 11:45 left to play in the first half. Walls has it on the outside, goes to McCallister. Sean checks to Puskar, goes to him now as Theron Hogue comes out to take the pass. Nobody posted up. It's a five-man weave through the zone off defense, thrown up by Jerry Husier. It's a 1-2-2 zone, or perhaps a 2-3 zone. Now into the lane to Montgomery. He turns and fires. It's good. Rob Montgomery, his first bucket of the afternoon.
There's another new weapon Jerry Husier hasn't seen.
Here's a drive off the fast break. Shot up, blocked by Montgomery. Up with it is Kearney State, and it's good. Off the offensive board, Darren Stussy scores. And Waynesburg quickly in the forecourt. Puskar lays it up. No good. Rebound, Kearney State, as Schultz pulls it down. Quickly in the forecourt with a long pass to Kofed. Kofed into the lane. Pass up. No good. Rebound taken by Waynesburg. Jump ball called to go to the Yellow Jackets off the alternate possession.
Coming in off the bench is Trey Zimmerman.
29-21. Waynesburg by 8. 10:56 left to go. Jackets' biggest lead of the game thus far has been 10 points. Kearney State did manage a 3-point lead early.
Both teams in the bonus as the game clock winds to 10:56.
Backcourt pressure. Inbound goes to Walls. Darren dribbles it into forecourt through some traffic. Now pulls up. Looks to McCallister. Goes to him. Sean brings it to the point. Now Puskar comes out. And the Jackets again begin to weave through the zone set up by Kearney State. Montgomery has on the outside. On the wing to McCallister. Back to Montgomery. Give and go. Slam dunk. Ralph Montgomery suddenly comes to life. And it's back to a 10-point Waynesburg lead. Kearney State through the trap at midcourt. Karn pulls up, goes into the corner. Over there to Heesier. Now down low and a shot up blocked, but a foul call.
Real late call that time.
The shot was up by Trey Zimmerman. Another substitute has just come in, a 6'7" sophomore. He will go to the line to shoot 2, whacked in the act. He's a 55% free throw shooter. So the scouting report's right on Jerry Heesier, Frank. He does like to go to the bench. He plays 10 guys.
Rob Montgomery picks up his second.
31-22. Waynesburg, long pass, forecourt to Walls. Doesn't take it to the hoop, though. Through the key, comes back outside, top of the key to McCallister, who works from the point now as the Jackets again set up the half-court offense. Here's Puskar, wing to Hogue on the right, back outside. Montgomery now to Walls. Walls working the outside, now to McCallister. Fakes the lob into the paint, backpedals instead, out near midcourt, and they'll set it up once again. Here's Theron Hogue to Puskar, fakes the jumper, goes to Walls on the wing. Three-pointer, Darren Walls. Bingo! Darren Walls with the three-point landing.
Yes, sir. The old three-point landing from 22 feet from the left side. Beautiful shot by Darren.
34-22, the Jackets lead. Lopers from the side, no good. Rebound, Kearney State. Foul called on Kearney State. Pushing off on the rebound was Darren Susi.
Had a big push off that time. The Yellow Jackets get to enjoy the 1-and-1 as Theron Hogue walks the length of the court, and I believe he'll go up.
Second free throw is also good. So Darren converts the bonus, and it's 36-22. Jackets lead. Here's the Kearney State forecourt. On the wing it goes. Mishandled over there by Heesier, but he gets it back. Goes to Karn. Karn back on the wing to Kofed, who just can't seem to get the ball down low. Now to Kofed in the corner, and right back out to the point to Karn. Karn again works on the left side. Working there against Puskar. Goes to Kofed, who will bring it outside with a dribble and a pass to Karn. Back to Kofed again. Fakes the lob down low. Back to Karn. Fakes the three-pointer. Kofed again as the shot clock's down to 15. They go around on the right side. Now into the lane. Mishandled and gotten back by Kearney State. The shot up no good. Rebound Hogue for Waynesburg. Outlet pass to McCallister, and a foul called on Kearney State. Hogue fouled as he tried to shovel the outlet to Sean McCallister to set up the fast break. Reaching in on the foul, Joel Heesier. In and out. No good. Rebound Kearney State. And cleared quickly in backcourt to Heesier. Now they get it to Karn. The point guard goes to Kofed right away. He pulls up. Won't go in on Rick Puskar. Back to Karn. Now into the lane. Back to Kofed. Down low. Up over Walls. And it's no good. Tapped up and no good. Rebound Puskar for Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister on the run. Long pass to Walls underneath. Puts it up and in.
Darren really showing his athletic ability, bringing in a long and high pass.
Nice.
And making it look easy.
Yep. And here's Kearney State again into forecourt, into the paint, shot up and good off the low post by Darren Susi. He has 8 points, and it's 39-24. Waynesburg. Again, the half-court trap. Sean handles it. Into forecourt it comes. Pulls up now top of the key, and backpedals near midcourt. Now to Walls, and back to Montgomery. We're down to 8:15 left to go in the first half. Waynesburg on top, 39-24. If you just joined us, we're live from the Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Missouri, first round of the NAIA National Championship. Waynesburg now eating up the clock as the shot clock goes inside. 15 seconds as they work it outside with Darren Walls. He checks the shot clock and starts inside. Pulls up, passes off underneath the Hogue. He's cut off down there by Kofed. Comes back to McCallister. McCallister to the foul line, dishes it off underneath, and it's knocked out of bounds. Tried to pass it to Montgomery. Robbie couldn't handle it down underneath.
4 seconds were left on the shot clock when the ball went sailing out of bounds off of Montgomery's fingers.
So that gives Kearney State a chance to cut it to 13 if they can score this trip down the floor with 9:50 to go.
Yellow Jackets now three-quarter court 2-2-1 trap.
And approaching it is Maxey, who's just back into the ball game. Al Maxey, a sophomore. And they break the trap into forecourt. It comes. Here's Susie down low, shot up good, and a foul call. And late, Susie on the dish went to Kofed. He got the shot. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Exactly right. Believe Theron Hogue the guilty play.
Back to Montgomery at the top of the key, out of Walls. As the Jackets again begin to weave. It's a five-man weave, a figure-8 motion through the defense thrown up by Kearney State. Montgomery has it on the outside as Kearney's going into a man-to-man once again. And the Jackets going to make them chase them now with a big lead with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 7:10 left on the first half clock. Into the corner it goes to Puskar. He's open. Jumper good. Rick Puskar. 18-footer. 14 points in the first half for Rick Puskar. And it's 41-37 Waynesburg. The Lopers of Kearney State into forecourt. Here's a jumper from down low by Susie. No good. Tap up. No good. Rebound Kearney State. A jump ball called. It'll be Loper basketball off the alternate possession.
Well, they're fighting for possession of the ball on the defensive boards, the Jackets are, and the Lopers won't give in the paint, and it's a real war there.
And Kearney State will inbound it in the person of Koford from the baseline. They go to the side. Jumper from 18 feet is no good. Rebound to Waynesburg. Long pass to Walls. One-on-one. Walls jams it. Darren Walls with his third slam dunk of the first half. He has 20 points, and it's 43-27. Nobody can stay with Walls for Kearney State, Frank. He's just too quick. Here's a three-point attempt by Kofed. No good. Rebound Puskar. Ahead to McCallister. Quickly in the forecourt. Looks the Walls in the lane. Nothing there. Goes to Puskar. The stop and pop. Bingo. Rick Puskar is also hot in the first half. 16 for him. And it's 45-27. Jerry Hoosier looked for a timeout from him real quick. Better call one. Here's Kearney State from the side. Jumper up. No good. Rebound Kearney State, and a foul on Rick Puskar colliding on the rebound with Klaus, and Klaus will go to the line 1-1.
Rick Puskar on the defensive board, just out of position, trying to reach too far, fouls Klaus for the 1-1.
I'm really surprised Jerry Hoosier has not called time, Frank. He's falling farther and farther behind. So that's Puskar with three and Hogue with three, both on the bench. Look out. Jackets with a 45-27 lead that could disappear unless the bench plays well. And disappear quickly at the line. Shootout runs it in the forecourt. McCallister down the lane, stops, fires off the glass, no good. Rebound is taken by Kearney State. Pulled down by Klaus. Cleared quickly in the forecourt to Susie. Long pass to Maxey. He takes it inside, stops and pops, blocked. Up in the loose ball is Clark. Ahead to McCallister for Waynesburg. On the run, McCallister behind the back. Knocked away. Loose ball right in front of us. Picked up by the Lopers. Long pass into forecourt to Kofed. Stops and pops. No good. Rebound, Kearney State. Up and no good. Rebound, Kearney State. Up and good by Kofed.
Well, you get Kofed hot, you're in trouble, John, and that's what they're doing right now. McCallister with an unneeded behind-the-back pass that time.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Rudy Maurice is going to tell him about it.
Timeout called by Rudy Maurice. 5:28 left to go in the first half. Waynesburg by 15, 45-30. People, they're on Hogue and Rick Puskar, both on the bench with 3 personal fouls. As McCallister stays in at point guard, does not get the hook on that timeout, and he gets the inbounds from Darren Walls. Ron Moore into the ball game off the bench, as is Terry Clark. Moore handling the ball on the outside, goes to Walls. Kevin Lee is getting set to come in for Waynesburg as McCallister has it on the outside. Now to Clark as the Jackets again try to shorten up this first half and sit on this 15-point lead. Walls handling him on the outside, goes to McCallister at the point. Now to Terry Clark. Clark and McCallister working the outside as they have Rob Montgomery posted up high. Baseline pass on the corner to Moore. Fakes the lob down low. Back outside to Clark around the horn. Pass into the lane. Knocked away out of bounds. Kearney State touched the last. It'll be Waynesburg's ball with 6 seconds left to go in the shot clock from beneath their own basket.
This calls for a set play as Kevin Lee comes in at the point guard position to mop it up with 4:55 in the half.
Sean McCallister comes out. Kevin Lee comes in. Lee, a high post to Montgomery, and he's fouled. No, they're going to call walking on Rob Montgomery.
Try to go through 2 stationary people, John, that had position, and try to wiggle through without getting a charge. He made it all right, but tripped up, and that's walk.
All right, no charge call, just traveling, and here come the Lopers with a chance to cut the lead down to 13. Stolen away by Rob Montgomery. Ahead to Lee. Lee back to Montgomery. Fast and furious. Now the ball stolen away by Kearney State. And a foul called on Rob Montgomery. Maxey picked Rob's pocket, and then Rob fouled him.
That's an uh-oh because Rob now picks up his third.
Woo.
And the Yellow Jackets have this giant lead. You can call it 45-30 with 4:38 remaining in the first half. However, foul trouble is plaguing the Jackets. 3 fouls They're on Hogue. 3 fouls. Rick Puskar, 3 fouls. Rob Montgomery.
And Montgomery is going to have to stay in there with the 3 first. That's 4 on the afternoon for him. It is 45-32. 4:35 left to go in the first half. Waynesburg into forecourt. Darren Walls outside to Moore. Moore to Clark, who mishandles it, gets it back off the bobble. Now goes to Lee. Kevin Lee in a point guard, looks in the lane, not there, shovels it off the wall. Darren Walls outside to Moore. Moore looks inside, nothing there, back to Clark. The Jackets continue to weave, trying to shorten this first half up and get out of here with some guys in foul trouble. They got a Clark in the corner. Terry with the move down the lane, puts it up good.
Oh, a spinner that time with Terry. Did a 360 spin about 8 feet from the basket and continued through for the layup.
A big city Pittsburgh move against these Nebraska boys, and they admired it. As now Kearney State comes to the forecourt and a foul on Ron Moore, reaching in on John Karn. As the point guard went by him, Karn will go to the line 1-1.
Ron Moore trying to make something happen, and you do that with those steals in the midcourt area. Ron very fast, but didn't get away with that one.
In 33 games, but he's only been to the line 10 times. And it's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Waynesburg, so Kofed will inbound it for Kearney State. And he takes his time, goes to Maxey, jumper from the side. Good. Maxey drills it. So it's their first three-pointer of the afternoon. Maxey hits it, and it's 47-35, Waynesburg. Moore has it in forecourt for the Yellow Jackets. Goes to Montgomery at the top of the key, shovels it off to Lee. Kevin Lee looking down low, pulls up now, and dishes it off to Walls. Walls and Moore now work the perimeter. As, again, it's Montgomery posted up high, everybody else weaving around him. And Walls has it on the outside. Thinks about an NBA three-pointer, but changes his mind. Passes underneath the Moore to the hoop it goes. Shot up, good, bad. It won't count. Foul called on the play. Blocking called on Kearney State, and that's Todd Johnson.
Todd, very obvious block as Ron Moore was head and shoulders past him and just stuck his hip out to try to block Ron, who made a break for the basket. He was posted up against Todd.
Kearney State pulled down by Zimmerman. Quickly in the forecourt to Kofed. Now down low in the paint to Susi. Shot up around the rim and out. Rebound is loose. Waynesburg has it. Ahead to Lee. Yeah. Lee's fouled from behind as they try to slow up the fast break by reaching in on Kevin Lee. Good. Rebound taken by Kearney State. Pulled down by Zimmerman. Cleared to Kofed. Into forecourt it comes. Now they get it to Karn, and the point guard sets it up. Into the corner. Kicked away by Ron Moore. They'll get it back with a new shot clock. Exactly 3 minutes left to play in the first half.
Intensity level for the Yellow Jackets has not diminished, even though the benches come in, but the scoring power has greatly.
And outside with it is Karn to Kofed, back to Karn. Three-point attempt is no good. And the rebound's out to Lee. Ahead to Walls with a fast break. Darren Walls jams it.
Oh, and a running, leaping jam from the foul line. He took it in the air.
A la Michael Jordan. And it's 50-35. Jackets back on top by 15. Kearney State, Maxey, 15-footer, no good. Follow-up, no good. Follow-up, good by Kofed. That's 13 on the afternoon for him. 50-37. 2:24 to go in the first half. Walls has it on the outside for the Yellow Jackets. Goes to Clark on the wing. Shovels it off to Lee, and the point guard brings it out top of the key. Pulls up now. Goes to Moore. Moore looks outside to Clark as, again, the Jackets weave around Rob Montgomery. Sitting on a 50-37 lead. As we tick inside, 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Shot clock down to 15. Clark has it in the corner. Now down low to Walls, baseline in traffic. Puts it up and good. A reverse layup by Darren Walls through traffic. 24 in the first half for Darren Walls. 52-37 Waynesburg.
And Darren had 4 players surrounding him.
Here's a drive by Kofed, dishes it off, and a foul call. I believe it's going to be blocking on Waynesburg or charging. Let's see.
Kofed blasted right through the Yellow Jackets. Terry Clark took the shot.
All right, and took the charge. So Kofed picks up the personal foul. Good. Rebound Montgomery for Waynesburg. Follow up, and good. Rob Montgomery gets the shooter's bounce off the nice touch, and it's 55-37. Waynesburg on top. 1:30 left to go in the first half. Here's Baxley in the forecourt for Kearney. Trapped at midcourt. Gets it to Karn. Karn, high post, no shot. Down low to Maxey. Drive, shoots. Blocked by Montgomery. Loose ball tracked down in the corner by Kearney State. Up with a loose ball is Zimmerman. Outside it goes to Karn. Back to Kofed. Three-pointer is short. Rebound is taken by Waynesburg. Clark ahead to Lee. Lee in the forecourt. Baseline Montgomery, and a foul call. Before Rob can get the shot away, he's whacked He'll go to the line 1-1. Friday night, the loser will go home tomorrow. The winner of this ball game will play the winner of the game between Wisconsin-Eau Claire and Valley City, North Dakota. And that will be held here at the Kemper Arena tomorrow night as they conclude round 1. Eau Claire, seeded 5th, heavily favored to beat Valley City, North Dakota. So most likely the winner of this game will play Wisconsin-Eau Claire on Friday night. The game will start at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's Montgomery, 1-1, no good. Foul called, rebound on Moore for Waynesburg.
Ron Moore picks up the foul on a push.
1:08 left to go in the first half.
All these young men are Cornhuskers. They're born and raised in the state of Nebraska, the whole team.
And Zimmerman makes them both. Give him 3 on the afternoon, make it 55-39, Waynesburg. Kevin Lee into forecourt, pulls up now top of the key and goes to Darren Walls as we move inside. 1 minute left to go in the first half. And the Jackets going to eat as much of the shot clock as they can this possession. Give it back to Kearney State with a chance for maybe just 1 bucket before halftime. Here's Clark on the outside, goes to Lee. Lee working outside against Maxey, finds Walls, goes to him. Darren Walls brings Clark outside, goes to him, contact away from the ball, no foul calls. Lee works it to Walls. Walls' three-pointer is short. Rebound is tapped outside the Walls. Walls takes it back out and they'll set it up once again. And now with the shot clock turned off, we're down to 25 seconds left to go in the first half. Waynesburg can work for the last shot in the first half, leading 55-39. And it's Kevin Lee with the ball outside, almost knocked away by Maxey, but he gets it back, flips it on East Montgomery, drive, shoots up, no good. Follow up, good, Terry Clark.
Terry Clark with a right-handed tip in from the paint.
8 seconds to go. Here's Kearney State, last shot of the first half. Maxey flips it in the lane, turnaround jumper from the paint, no good. Rebound tapped outside, Maxey at the buzzer, won't count. Doesn't go anyway, doesn't matter. That's the end of the first half. Waynesburg comfortably ahead. It is Waynesburg 57, Kearney State 39. Let's take this 3-minute timeout. We'll be right back. It's on top by 18 at halftime. They had a 19-point lead. That was their biggest bulge of the game. But Waynesburg leading comfortably throughout most of the first half. The only lead Kearney State could come up with, that was 3-2 early in the game. But Jackets took command and lead by 18, 57-39. But the Lopers aren't going to quit. They're going to come back after you in the second half. You can guarantee that. And the Jackets have some players in foul trouble, namely Theron Hogue with 3, Rob Montgomery with 3, and also with 3 personal fouls, Rick Puskar. Sean McCallister has 2. So the Jackets have to play a little bit close to the vest in the second half, or they're going to start losing starters early to foul trouble, and that could give Kearney State the opportunity to get back into this ball game. They are going to keep coming after Waynesburg down to the wire. They just look like that kind of a team. We're going to take another 3-minute break, and when we come back,
that will burn.
In Kansas City, Missouri, Frank Busick, let's go to the tail of the tape, the statistics.
Oh, this is beautiful, John. It comes out, Waynesburg takes 31 shots, makes 23 for a 74.2% and field goals. And Kearney State, the Lopers, take 44 shots, only make 13 for a 29.5%. So the Yellow Jackets, percentage-wise, doing the job. 12 of 16 the Lopers are from the free throw line, while the Jackets are 10 of 16. And the rebounds, 14 offensive for the Lopers and 8 defensive. The Yellow Jackets have 6 offensive and 16 defensive rebounds. Tremendous effort right there in that department. Turnovers, 5 for the Lopers, 7 for the Jackets. Let's talk about Darren Walls, 24 points first half for the Yellow Jackets, and he shot 5 for 6 from the free throw line and has no personal fouls. Darren's hot, has the whole arena buzzing about him. They're really getting an eyeful of what Waynesburg fans have seen all winter long, and he's gotten better and better, and finally he gets to show what he can do in front of a national audience here in Kansas City. And the other basketball teams are here, John, watching, and it's just a tremendous effort, and what a time to do it. A lot of poise, a lot of patience. Fastest man on the floor, Rick Puskar, with 16 points in the first half. Those two outstanding. Theron Hogue had 5 points. Good rebound game, good defensive game, 3 personal fouls. High score for them was Bart Kofed, and the only foul trouble is Hogue, Puskar, and Montgomery, John. Jackets lead at halftime, 57-39.
Be back with the second half. Okay, we are set to start the second half here at the Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Missouri. Jackets on top at halftime, 57-39. And Waynesburg will inbound it from the side to get the second half underway. They do so in backcourt to Rick Puskar, back to Sean McCallister, who brings it into the forecourt working against Karn. McCallister loses his dribble, scoops it up off the floor, goes to Puskar, and the Jackets continue their weave to start the second half just the way they opened up the first half. Going to make the Lopers chase them as the Lopers continue to play man-to-man. So they want to wear them down early here. A lot of contact away from the ball in the paint. Jackets work the perimeter. Here's Hogue on the outside with it. Goes to Puskar in the wing. And Rick fakes the shot from three-point range. Instead, shovels it off to Montgomery in the corner. Wild brings it outside with the dribble. Now goes to Sean McCallister, way outside. Sean takes it to the baseline, stops and pops off the glass. No good, but he's fouled.
Sean McCallister took it in for the 10-footer on the run and has picked up a blocking foul on the defense. So he got John Heiser, his third.
Quick foul, and it causes foul trouble for the coach's son, Joel Heiser, and foul in the act. Sean McCallister at the line for a pair. Them both from the free throw line, so it's still 57-39. Lopers with a chance to score first in the second half. Lopo shot up, no good. Rebound, Lopers up and good on a nice move by Susi. He's in the double figures with 10, and full court pressure by Kearney State. Jackets in backcourt, bothered by the pressure, and they throw it away. Rob Montgomery never saw the pass coming from Sean McCallister, and it goes flying, and look out. Here comes Kearney State roaring back. 57-41. Jackets lead. Kearney State with the ball. Outside with it is Karn. Karn looks inside, pulls up, flips it, stolen away by Darren Walls on the fast break transition. Walls takes it to the hoop, puts it up off the glass. No good. Contact, no foul called. Rebound, Kearney State go the other way with a fast break. 1-on-2 goes a Kofed into lane, dishes it off. Susi up and good. Darren Susi with the assist by Kofed. He has 12, and look out, it's 57-43. Here's backcourt pressure again as the Jackets inbounded. McCallister through the trap, brings it into forecourt, now pulls up and loses his dribble, stolen away. McCallister gets it back on the re-steal, takes it down low to Puskar, and a foul called as Puskar goes to the hoop, and it's going to be against Waynesburg.
Push off while the ball was in the air. Sean McCallister, he threw the pass and then a big push.
Well, as they say on TV, Uncle Mo is going to be sitting on the Kearney bench to start the second half. They're back into this ballgame momentum-wise. They still trail 57-43.
As the point guard goes awry, the new one comes in, Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee in at point guard. McCallister on the bench. Kearney into forecourt. The Kofed loses it. Up with a loose ball is Montgomery. Had to leave. Fast break Jackets. Back to Walls on the wing. Bounce pass Puskar. Bingo. Good. 1, 2, 3 punch with the lead or Walls to Puskar. Puskar with 18. That makes it 59-43. Lopers forecourt. Karn stolen away by Walls. A clean steal. Walls on the fast break off the steal. Bounce pass underneath. Hogue puts it up good.
Left-handed, great assist by Darren Walls.
Hogue walked with the ball. It was not called. A lot of fans wanted it called, but no whistle. 61-43. Jackets lead. Here's Kearney State into forecourt. Trapped at midcourt. Heisier gets it to Kofed. Their bread and butter underneath the Susi, up and good. Another assist by Kofed. Susi on the money ad. And it's 61-45.
They're going to Susi in the paint. He has all 6 points in the second half.
Here's Waynesburg on the attack now as they set up the half-court offense. Kevin Lee moves to the point, goes to Walls. Walls back to Montgomery on the outside as the Jackets are weaving around a high post set up there by Theron Hogue. Puskar has it, looks down into the lane, nothing there, gums it off to Montgomery. Rob on the wing to Lee. Lee back outside to Hogue. Thinks about a 15-footer. Backpedals instead. Gives it to Lee. Shot clock down to 15 as Kevin Lee goes high post. There on Hogue. He's mugged in the paint. T going for that pump. Got his man airborne, then was whacked in the act and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Picking up the foul, Gary shoots his second.
He's been on teams that won twice and on teams that lost 3 times here in the total number of games that were played. Hogue makes them both. He has 9, and it's 63-45 Waynesburg. Here's a half-court trap set up by the Yellow Jackets. Lopers break it into forecourt. He goes. Baseline drive by Shope. No good, but a foul called.
That time, Darren Walls commits the personal foul in the paint, his first.
Darren with 24 points and just 1 personal foul. And about 7 assists so far in the ballgame. At the line, fouled in the act of shooting will be Shope, also good. And it makes it 63-47. Now in backcourt, Lee gets some pressure, breaks it with a long pass to Hogue. Hogue to Walls, who pulls on the brakes, pulls up, Now goes with the pass underneath Puskar. He's double-teamed, puts it up over the double-team. No good. Follow good by Puskar. Hogue. They're on Hogue now with 11.
Nothing but Yellow Jackets in the paint covering that initial shot by Rick Puskar.
Kearney State to Kofed for three. Good. Kofed, the stop and pop for the three-pointer, and that makes it a 15-point game, 65-50. Here's Walls into forecourt for Waynesburg, down the lane, dushes it off to Puskar in the corner. Now the lob down low to Hogue, and he's fouled. They're on Hogue, fouled before the shot. Jackets will inbound it from the baseline.
Could be on Gary Shoup. If so, it'd be his third.
So the Lopers now beginning to creep into foul trouble. Waynesburg by 15 with 6:15 left to go in the ball game. With the three-point shot, though, a 15-point lead is no lead pipe cinch, especially with this much time. Here's Walls in the outside for three from Waynesburg. No good. Darren Walls is getting a little cold now in the second half. Rebound goes to Kearney State. Maxey into the corner. Jumper from the side by Heisier is good. That's his first bucket of the night. And it's 65-52. Here's Lee, forecourt for Waynesburg. Kevin now pulls up, goes to the point, and now goes to Puskar, wing left side. Back out the wall, top of the key, and Puskar again on the wing. Three-pointer Rick Puskar is no good. Rebound Montgomery, tracked down into the corner. Bounce pass back outside to Kevin Lee. High post to Hogue, turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. Tap up, no good. Montgomery. Rebound taken by Kearney State. That's Coford with a rebound. Long pass into forecourt. Goes to Heisier. He hits from the baseline. Joel Heisier with two quick ones. Kearney State getting back into this one quickly. It's 65-54. Rudy Marisa wants a timeout. 15-28. They could use a little luck, and they could use a little momentum. Don't have either one right now, as they still lead 65-54. 15-28 to go, but Kearney State clearly has taken command of this ball game early in the second half. Here's Darren Walls through a trap at midcourt, pulls up as it starts into the paint. Bounce pass underneath Montgomery. He's fouled as he goes up. He'll go to the line to shoot.
Good bounce pass by Rick Puskar. Rob had the open shot and was really hammered by number 55, Todd Johnson.
Foul shooting becomes very important now for Waynesburg if they are to maintain this lead and keep it in double digits. They're going to have to make these fouls. Here's Montgomery shooting two.
His first shot in the Kemper Arena this year.
Rob, 72%. Second one, no good. Rebound, Kearney State pulled down by Susie. In the forecourt it comes. Maxey with the ball. Bounce pass into the corner to Heisier. Now underneath to Susie, and up and good. Susie's been hot in the second half. He has 16 points, and it's a 10-point lead now. They've whittled 8 points off the lead. Jackets, long pass, forecourt to Montgomery. Lob into the lane, stops and pops. It's good. Not stops and pops, kind of lays it up, and it's good. Montgomery with 9, 68-56. Kearney State quickly in the forecourt. Kofel for three, no good. Rebound tracked down into the corner. Well, it goes out of bounds off of Kearney State. Montgomery was trying to track it down, then elected to let it go, and the Jackets will inbound it in backcourt.
That time they're going over top of the trapping man-to-man full-court press. We have a timeout right now as the official goes over by the name of Vernon Belker, and
14:34 left to go. And Waynesburg inbounds it in backcourt to Lee. Lee getting heat by the heat at midcourt. Into forecourt it comes. Lee dishes off underneath Montgomery. Rob walks with the ball.
Yeah, big kill that time. Both officials call walk.
Big turnover. Rob Montgomery. Jackets lead 68-56. 14:28 to go in the game. And Kearney State again with a chance to cut the lead to 10. It was Waynesburg by 18 at the half. Here's Kearney State, forecourt, outside, stolen away by Kevin Lee for Waynesburg. Ahead to Walls. Walls against Maxey. Drive, shoots, good.
Great move that time by Darren Walls.
That's his first bucket of the second half. And Waynesburg on top, 70-56. A drive shot blocked by Puskar. Rebound, Puskar. Ahead to Lee for Waynesburg. Fast break, long pass, Hogue. Stops and pops. Good.
Theron's first bucket of the second. Oh, no. Theron has now 8 points in the second half.
72-56 Waynesburg, as they've now opened up a little more breathing room as we're down to 13:51. A steal. Theron Hogue at midcourt, but it goes out of bounds. Couldn't quite handle it after picking the pocket of Mr. Susie right at midcourt. He couldn't find the handle when it goes out of bounds.
You're talking intensity level turned up now, John. It's 13:49 to go. The Yellow Jackets with a 16-point lead, and they really have the defense with a 3-2 zone turned on.
Kofed with the ball outside, works to Maxey at the top of the key. Maxey now looks left, goes into the paint to Susie. A jumper up, no good. Rebound, Kofed, and he steps on the line out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg's ball. check that. That was Zabel who got the rebound and steps out of bounds. But Waynesburg will get it back, and they'll face Heat in backcourt. Shovels it inbounds to Kevin Lee. Back to Puskar through the trap. Puskar into forecourt. Bounce pass baseline Walls. Backpedals. Puts on the brakes. Now brings it back outside. And they'll set up a half court with 13:34 to go in the ball game. It's a five-man weave this time with nobody posted as Hogue comes out to take it. Now to Walls.
Darren, we have a contact way off the ball.
Collision by Hogue went down and Zabel went down. No foul call. All that happening underneath. No blood, no foul.
That's what I was saying, John. Darren talking about not taking the charge this year, and he hasn't had a charging foul. He takes it. There's a three-pointer.
Three-pointer. Walls, good, and he's fouled. Walls with a three-pointer, fouled in the act of shooting. It's good. He'll go to the line with a chance for a four-point play.
I can only describe that one as the same one he let go against Westminster from about 25 feet, John, and he was fouled on this one and just brought the fans from the Yellow Jacket contingency right out of their chairs. Really a great cheer. The whole Yellow Jacket bench got up, and everyone that's made the trip.
Deliberate at the free throw line. Puts it up and in. 76-56, the Jackets lead. 12:25 left to go in the basketball game. Half-court trap, Waynesburg, and they throw it away.
The wheels have come off the loafer wagon.
Bart Kofed couldn't hold on to it right in front of his own bench as the trap was bothering them, and they turn it over, and the Jackets will inbound it in backcourt. Maxey coming out as Karn comes back in at point guard for Kearney State. Kearney State, 12th seeded in the tournament. Jackets unseeded, trying to upset this Loper team and move into the second round, the Sweet 16 on Friday night against Wisconsin Eau Claire. And here's a drive by Kevin Lee. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Kearney State. Pulled down by Darren Susie. And quickly in the forecourt come the Lopers. Baseline, cut off. They go back outside. Kofed for three. Good.
Kofed's a shooter, and he just keeps pouring it on every time he shoots. The
Jackets over a trap underneath Puskar. Lays it up and in. So the Jackets answer right back. Going over the backcourt trap with a long pass to Puskar from Lee, and it's 78-59. Here's Kofed from the corner, in and out for Kearney State. Rebound is taken by Kearney State, up and good by Kofed.
Kofed's all over the floor doing everything right now for the Lopers of Kearney State.
78-61, 11:55 left to go in the game. Still time for the Lopers to come back if the Jackets aren't careful. Terry Clark getting set to come back into the ballgame for the third time on the sidelines. Here's a pass underneath Montgomery, up and good.
That was on the 5-man 8 offense, pick and roll. Rob Montgomery picks up the two.
And it's double digits for him with 11 points. A steal, Walls for Waynesburg in midcourt, ahead to Lee. Back to Walls in the lane, drive, shoots, one-handed layup, no good. Foul called on the play.
Darren that time a little too aggressive after he missed the finger roll and picks up the personal foul number 2.
Well, they're going to call, they're going to call that on Walls, so that means that the Lopers will inbound it from the side. 11:31 to go in the ball game. Waynesburg leads it 80-61. There's a half-court trap by the Yellow Jackets, stolen away by Hogue, but it goes out of bounds again. T going high into the air for the steal, then couldn't hold on to the ball before coming down, and it goes out of bounds to Kearney State. And the inbounder goes top of the key, pass into the lane, stolen away by Hogue. Ahead the Walls in a fast break, one-on-one with Karn. Has it knocked away, gets it back, baseline, turns, fires, it is good!
Oh, Darren's on fire.
32 points for Darren Walls, 82-61 Waynesburg. Here's the pass into the lane, knocked away by Hogue. And it'll go out of bounds to Kearney State.
Kearney State sitting there in amazement. I don't think they've ever seen an exhibition of basketball played like this by one individual.
There's a shot from three-point range, good by Kearney State in the person of Larry Claus. And the three-pointer makes it 82-64. Here's Waynesburg into forecourt, weaving it with Puskar on the outside, now working to Hogue, to McCallister on the wing over on the left side. Sean brings it to the top of the key, dumps it off to Terry Clark. Outside with it, Clark looks into the lane, nothing there, goes to Hogue. Hogue looks to Walls in the corner, doesn't go to him instead, goes back now, down low, backdoor Puskar, turnaround jumper, good.
Another offensive set and another play that works perfectly for the Yellow Jackets.
That's 22 points for Puskar, and it's a 20-point Waynesburg lead. And here's a three-pointer, good, again by Kofed. Bart Kofed getting red hot, he has 24. And it's 84-67, a steal in backcourt by Kearney State. A long pass in the forecourt to Kofed. Kofed from three-point range again. No good. Air ball. Rebound Walls. Walls in the forecourt himself. Stolen away by Kofed at midcourt. And Kofed now working against Clark. Takes it to the baseline. Dishes off, and a foul call to the play.
Aaron Hogue is going to pick up his fourth.
Getting a little sloppy out there now with 10 minutes to go. The Jackets are halfway home in the second half, leading 84-67. Rudy Marisa has called timeout. We'll be back in a minute. 67. They led by 18 at the half. Kearney State cut it to 10 with about 14 minutes to go in the ball game. Waynesburg then with a little spurt opened up a 20-point lead. That's been their biggest lead of the ball game, and it is now 84-67. And we have Kearney State at the line to shoot in the person of Joel Leisure, the coach's son, and he'll be shooting 2. And the first one is good. Known in this ball game is Darren Walls, a sensational performance thus far. 32 points, had 24 in the first half. Leisure's second is also good. That gives him half a dozen. And Terry Clark in backcourt for Waynesburg dribbles through a trap. Now it's almost turned. He does turn it over. Walks to the basketball at midcourt. Look out. And here comes Kearney State with a chance to cut it to 13 points if they can score this trip down the floor. Point guard Sean McCallister. Back in, Kevin Lee came in for a while in the second half, also played for a while in the first half.
And, of course, Darren Walls out as Vance Walker comes in.
Darren Walls out of the ball game right now getting a rest. Here's a shot from the side. Kofed, good, 3 for 3. That's 27 for him. Look out, it is 84-72. McCallister through a trap, long pass, baseline Puskar, jumper from the side, good. Rick Puskar off the nice assist by McCallister, who saw him from midcourt, hit him with a long pass. And that makes it 86-72. Here's the three-pointer again for the Lopers, this time short. Rebound Puskar for Waynesburg, head to McCallister. Sean on the run by Maxey in the forecourt. Sean dishes off underneath. The Walker stolen away by Kearney. We go the other way. Kofed off the steal, pulls up, three-point range, does not shoot. Goes to Maxey. He takes a three-pointer, and it's good. Al Maxey. 86-75. Here's Waynesburg. Fast break. Puskar drive shoots. No good, but he's hammered. Rick goes to the floor in a little discomfort as he's assisted up by Vance Walker. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Zimmerman's first foul. Trey Zimmerman picking up his first.
So a big trip in the line now for Puskar as Kearney State has cut it to 11 points. Puskar can make it 13 if he makes both ends here. 9:02 left to go in the ball game. Plenty of time.
1-1. It will be in for the Yellow Jackets.
All right, that's the 6th foul on Kearney State as a team. Puskar fouled in the act at the line for 2, and the first one is no good, off the heel.
That's real strange for Rick to miss that one. He was a perfect 2 for 2 before that.
80% on the year from the free throw line. Best he can do now is pump the second one through, and he does not. Short rebound, Kearney State. And the rebound is taken by Todd Johnson. The Lopers can smell a comeback. They come into the forecourt. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Kearney State.
Everything's rolling Kearney's way, and there's tons of time left in this game.
Too much time as far as the Yellow Jacket fans are concerned. 8:52 left to play. Jackets nursing an 11-point lead at this moment. And Kearney State inbounds it into the high post area. It comes to Susie. Pass underneath, knocked away, but a foul called on Rick Puskar. That's 4 on Rick.
Over the back, Rick Puskar trying to knock a pass down. Picks his fourth foul up. So with foul trouble, Aaron Hogue on the bench with 4. Puskar is 4.
Barron's coming back.
He has to come back, and also on the bench is Darren Walls taking a rest.
And he'll be back in momentarily.
He is in now, Johnny.
All right, there's a shot from the side. No good. Three-point range for Kearney State. It goes out of bounds to Waynesburg. No, they say Kearney State basketball. No way, Jose. But the Lopers went down. They went in front of their own bench.
Something happened. It was obvious on that side. Our coaching staff never complained one bit.
All right, well, it must be a good call then. Okay, the inbound to Maxey. Back outside. Works at top of the key. Now high post to Zimmerman. Shot from the side. Three-pointer good. Two-pointer good by Heisier. That gives him 8. Jackets quickly in a forecourt Puskar. Takes it to the baseline. Dishes it off inside. Stolen away by Kearney State. Fast break the other way. Here's Kofed. Stops. Pops off the glass. Good. Kofed with 29. It is Waynesburg, and timeout called with 8:15 left to go. 8:14 to go as they inbounded following their timeout. They lead 86-79. Into forecourt comes Waynesburg. Sean McCallister to Puskar. The original starting lineup in now for Rudy Marisa. As they go out to Walls outside, 8 minutes to go, even in the ball game now as they work it outside to Theron Hogue. Now the Puskar in the wing on the right side. To Montgomery back outside to McCallister, and Walls handles it now, working against Kofed. Puskar comes out to take a pass from him as the Jackets continue to weave it with 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Jackets need a bucket this trip to get a little bit of breathing room. They're facing a comeback. Here's Walls forcing one up. No good, but he's fouled on the play. Or is it a foul on him?
No, it's a foul on number 25, Al Maxey, his first.
So Darren Walls will go to the stripe to shoot two, having been fouled in the act of shooting. Big free throws coming now for the sophomore sensation from Peabody High.
24 points in the first half.
He has electrified this crowd in the Kemper Arena this afternoon. But it will all be for naught if the Jackets cannot hold on to this lead and allow Kearney State to come back and win it. Here's Walls at the line, shooting two. And the first one is good. So Walls could have 34 in the ball game if he can put the next one down. And more importantly, he could open up a 9-point lead.
He's 7 for 8 from the free throw line so far, John.
Takes his time. Second one also perfect. That makes it 88-79 Waynesburg. 7:35 left to go in the basketball game. Kearney State with the basketball. They trail. And it goes high post to Susie. Around to Kofred. Drive, shoots, baseline, jumper up. No good. In and out. Rebound Waynesburg. Pulled down by Theron Hogue. Looks for the outlet to McCallister in backcourt. Sean. So, is he called for throwing an elbow or is he foul?
We're going to see. The official hasn't made the call yet. I believe 33.
There was contact. Sean did push off at midcourt against the defender, but the defender will get the call, and that will go against the Lopers. That's a big break for Wayne.
Joel Heiser, the coach's son, the call for a block.
With a 1-and-1 in, Sean McCallister goes to the line to shoot. That's a big break. Breathing room. Second one. Good. McCallister. 90-79, 7:15 left to go in the basketball game. Jackets lead. Kearney State with the ball. By the half-court trap, they come into forecourt. Now they set up the half-court as Karn goes to work. Pass outside, stolen away by McCallister, but restolen by Kearney State.
Over and back call. Over and back. A great defensive play by Sean McCallister, and the coach, Jerry Heiser, is up and saying it was a deflect, but the man did control it after the deflect, bounced it once in the front court, and then took it in the back court. Great call, over and back.
Jackets inbounded to McCallister, and he brings it to the point area, and they set it up. The Walls in the wing on the outside. Jackets weaving through a man-to-man, making him chase them now as Hogue starts down the lane, pulls up at the foul line, baseline, does not shoot, back out to McCallister, into the paint, loses his dribble, and up with the loose ball is Kearney State, and a foul at midcourt. Long pass goes to Kofed, and Darren Walls fouls him going for the steal at midcourt.
Team 6, so it's a good foul for the Yellow Jackets.
6:43 left to go in the game. Jackets lead it 90-79.
The third personal on Darren Walls, and a throw in from the side as the bonus is in for both teams now. That was a great foul by Darren to stop the breakaway.
Okay, here's the inbound to Karn. He goes over the back again. Karn got the inbound pass, stepped on the center stripe, and that's over and back.
And that's Sean McCallister twice with tremendous man-to-man defense.
Jackets inbounded to Theron Hogue. Hogue looks to McCallister, shovels it off to him. Sean goes to work against Karn. Karn working outside against him. They go to Montgomery. Now to Hogue again. Hogue looks into the lane, turns, pulls up, now goes back to Puskar. Rick on the wing to Walls. Down low, baseline, Hogue, and a whistle as Theron starts inside. Charging on Theron Hogue.
That's a real blow, John. That's his fifth.
Theron Hogue leaves, fouling out with 6:26 left to play in the ball game, having scored 13 points. Jackets lead by 11, 90-79.
That is tough. And Farrell on that time, that's a Kemper Arena charging, John, and he got in there among the trees and tried to push it through instead of putting the head fake up. He made the move and picked up the charge.
So let's see if the Lopers can capitalize on that as Hogue goes out. Terry Clark again called for. This is the fourth time this afternoon Terry Clark's been called on to play a role, 3 different roles. 4 times into the ball game for 3 different players. 6:23 to go in the ball game. Here's Kearney State in the forecourt. And a lob baseline stolen away by Puskar. Ahead to McCallister, to Walls, to Montgomery in the lane. Drive, shoots, good. Robbie Montgomery, 13 points off the assist by Darren Walls. 92-79. Kearney State whistle. 3-pointer goes up, no good. And what do we get? We got timeout called. Kearney State. 6:07 left to go in the ball game. Waynesburg 92. Kearney State 79.
Susi with a foul, his 4th, so the first foul trouble for the Lopers of Kearney State College in the state of Nebraska.
In the town of Kearney, Nebraska. And here's Montgomery's free throw, and it's no good. Misses the 3-point play, and a foul on the rebound. Terry Clark called for over the back on the rebound. So now the Lopers will walk to the other end of the floor, and we'll have a 1-and-1 that way. Loose on the floor. Clark battling for a man with it. It's a jump ball, and it's going to go to Kearney State off the alternate possession. 5:50 left to go in the ball game. Waynesburg by 13. Kearney State with the basketball. They'll inbound it right in front of our WANB microphone, and they do so outside to Susi. Susi goes top of the key to Heesier. Starts inside, stops and pops. Partially deflected. Rebound up and no good. Rebound Waynesburg. Montgomery walks to the ball once again. That's traveling called on Rob Montgomery for the second time in the second half. Rob put it to the floor, tried to take it and clear it out of there themselves instead of passing for the outlet. And that's a no-no in the Rudy Marisa system of basketball.
Well, Rob missed the point guard outlet pass, took it himself, and created a traveling turnover.
Yep, and here's Kearney State again, inbounding it, trailing by 13. Their bread and butter man, Kofod, on the outside pass. Baseline jumper up, no good by Shoop. Rebound, Puskar, ahead to McCallister. He's fouled in backcourt, no foul called, and a steal by Maxey. Maxey in the forecourt with a bounce pass, baseline, jumper up good. On the layup, not a jumper by Susi. He has 18, and it's 94-83, Waynesburg. Walls into forecourt, down the lane, dishes it off Montgomery, up and good.
What an assist with a dribble pass into Montgomery. Great assist.
You can hear the oohs and ahs from the people in this arena that have never seen Darren Walls play before. They're excited about it. Now Walls picks up a blocking call as he's guarding his man Kofer a little too close. Collision, he goes down, and he also picks up the personal foul.
There's tons of time in this game. 5:06 seems like it's taking forever. Darren Walls commits his 4th foul, all in the second half. So he's
Terry Clark for Waynesburg. Outlet pass to McCallister. Sean by Maxey into forecourt. Takes it down into the lane. Dishes it off baseline. Puskar loses it. Up with a loose ball is Maxey off the floor. Pass into forecourt. Goes to Kofed. Jumper off the stop and pop is good. Kofed drills it. That gives him 31 points in the game, and it makes it 96-85. Waynesburg. 4:45 left to go in the ball game. Here's Walls in the forecourt. Now goes outside to McCallister, and the point guard sets it in motion. Jackets weaving around the man-to-man. Now they go outside once again to Walls. Looks into the lane. Nothing there as Montgomery comes out to take the pass from him. Now to McCallister. Sean dishes it off to Clark as the shot clock ticks inside 20 seconds. 4:20 left to go in the game clock. Here's Puskar with a drive and a stop and pop. No good. Nobody there to rebound for Waynesburg. The outlet pass quickly. He goes to Kofed. 3-pointer is no good. Follow up and no good. Rebound Puskar for Waynesburg. Big rebound. Puskar in the forecourt, shovels it off to Montgomery and throws it away.
There's Rick trying to be the point guard again, and Montgomery once trying to be the point guard. They're missing McCallister on the outlet pass, trying to take it themselves.
The reason they're missing McCallister is because he's not in there. Kevin Lee is in there. And
just put him in now. Just put him in. McCallister not getting to the spot for the outlet pass. And that's where the problem is, John.
96-85, Jackets lead. 3:55 left to go in the basketball game. Here's a jumper by Kofed. Good from the baseline. Bart Kofed with 33. Darren Walls with 34 in the ball game. Those are the two standouts. Here's Lee in the forecourt for Waynesburg. The Walls in the wing. Walls looks downside low. Nothing there to Montgomery at the top of the key. Back to Puskar. Now to Terry Clark. Jackets running a disciplined half-court attack now as they try to eat up as much of the clock each trip down the floor. We're down to 3:30 to go in the ball game as Waynesburg has run the shot clock down to 20 seconds to go. And they lead it 96-87, nursing a 9-point lead. Could use a bucket on the end of all this. It's a strip down the floor. Here's Puskar underneath the Walls. No shot. Darren takes it outside. 3-pointer now. Walls no good. Rebound is tapped outside. It's taken by Susi for Kearney State. So look out. Here come the Lopers in the forecourt. Three-pointer. Kofed is no good. Tap up, no good. Rebound tapped outside Montgomery. Isaac for Waynesburg. Ahead to Lee. Lee to Puskar on the break.
Yeah.
Lee was. Puskar draws the whistle as he goes to the hoop, and a foul is called.
Could be a blocking on Maxey.
It is on Kearney State. That we know. Maxey was on the floor.
Al Maxey took on Kevin Lee after he released the pass and tried to hold him from going any further. They both went down and picking up the personal Maxey, and that's only his second, but the one-and-one is in effect. Kevin Lee, some real needed free throws with 2:58 to go.
Big 1-and-1 now for Kevin Lee, the junior from Charleroi. Puts it up. It's good. That's only his second point of the afternoon, but by far his most important.
And he's 2 for 3 as the point guard scorer here in the last 10 minutes of the game. They've scored 3 points, and we needed them all.
Lee makes them both from the free throw line. 98-87. Jackets lead. 2:55 left to go. Kearney State, Maxey, jumper from the side. Good.
2 points and a timeout.
Timeout called. Kearney State, 2:50 left to go in the ball game. 98-89. Kansas City, Missouri with the Jackets lead. 2:50 to go in the ball game. Round 1 of the NAIA National Tournament. The winner of this ball game will meet the winner of the game between 5th seeded Wisconsin Eau Claire and Valley City, North Dakota on Friday night. In the second round, Jackets have not advanced to the second round since 1984 here at Kemper Arena. Trying to do so here. The inbound to Lee in backcourt. He's fouled, but no call. He was bumped there. And in the forecourt it comes long pass to Terry Clark. Clark now pulls up, and he's fouled at midcourt. As Clark goes by Maxey, Al Maxey going for the steal, whacks him, and Terry Clark will go to the line 1-and-1 with 2:41 left to go in the ball game. No good. Rebound, Kearney State. Outlet quickly to forecourt to Heesier. Heesier into forecourt now pulls up and dishes off into the corner to Maxey. Back outside to Kofod. Knocked away from him, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be
Both of
Waynesburg ball.
Yeah, that was a guess, and he gets wrong.
Yeah, the Kearney fans are all over it.
He tried to get the trail officials' attention, and Kearney gets a bad call, but they deserve one, John, because we had a few go against us.
All right.
And they all even out. Thanks. How about that one? We'll take it.
2:29 left to go. Jackets lead it by 10.
Whoa, what a crucial call that was.
And Waynesburg inbounds it quickly to Lee. Lee into forecourt is fouled from behind. Maxey on the reach hit. So Kevin Lee will go to the line for another important 1-and-1. 2:27 left to play. And that one no good. Rebound Kearney State to stop and pop for 3. Coford no good. Rebound taken by Heesier up and good.
The Jackets letting them get the boards that time, not trying to commit a foul.
100-91. Waynesburg getting pressure in backcourt. They inbounded with a long pass to Clark. Clark brings it over the timeline. Into forecourt it comes. Clark bounce baseline past Montgomery up and good. Rob Montgomery with a clutch bucket. He has 19 in this game, and it's 102-91. Less than 2 minutes left to play. Maxey three-pointer. No for Kearney. Gets it back on the rebound. It is up and no good. Follow no good. Rebounds loose. It's outside taken by Heesier. He puts it up. Blocked by Montgomery. Loose ball out of bounds. No. Saved out of bounds.
No.
It does go out of bounds by Kearney.
Darren Walls commits his 5th foul on that loose ball.
Oh, my gosh. The ball did not go out of bounds. The whistle is Darren Walls committing his 5th personal foul with 1:43 left to go. Jackets lead 102-91.
Oh, Ron Moore. Here comes the freshman from Wash Eyes, knowing that this is the most important minute and 43 he's played this year.
Theron Hogue is fouled out. He left with 6:20 to go. Now Darren Walls is out with 1:43 to go. And Ron Moore will take the responsibility of carrying the Jackets down the stretch. Standing ovation from the orange-clad Waynesburg College fans who made the trip here to the Midwest this afternoon for this game. They give Darren Walls a standing ovation. Why not? 34 points in the basketball game. And you can bet they're going to foul Ron Moore as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. Puskar is doing the inbounding for Waynesburg now, and he's in a little trouble. Finally gets it off at midcourt to Clark. Terry Clark still hasn't broken the timeline. Goes to Puskar. Now into forecourt it comes to Moore. They trap the freshman and he foul him. There they go. They're going to put the freshman on the line with 1:37 to go in the game.
Loafers.
Rebound Montgomery. Waynesburg loses it out of bounds. They say kicked out of bounds by Kearney State. No, kicked out of bounds by Waynesburg.
That's a bad call. So now
Kearney State will inbound it in backcourt. as the Jackets will trap at midcourt. 1:30 to go in the ball game. Kofold in the forecourt. Bounce pass, jumper, three-pointer by Karn. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. No good. Rebound is taken by Karn again. Karn outside Kofed. Three-pointer. Air ball. It's saved from out of bounds off of Montgomery. Kofed, a tremendous play for the Lopers that time. He puts up the three-pointer. It's an air ball. He saves the rebound, the shot, the ball from going out of bounds off of Montgomery. They get it back. Three-pointer. Karn, good. John Karn hits his first three-pointer of the afternoon, only his second bucket, and with 1:14 to go, it is now 103-96, and a timeout called. Kearney State. We'll be back in 1 minute. Inbounded following the Kearney State timeout. They have one left. Waynesburg goes to McCallister underneath. He lays it up and in off the feed by Lee. McCallister gets the bucket, and it's a big one. 105-96 Waynesburg. Kearney State three-pointer. Karn, no good. Rebound taken by Kearney State, up and good by Johnson. His first field goal of the day. And with still 55 seconds to go, we get a whistle to stop the clock for a moment. Now the Jackets will inbound it, look to, and they can't. Puskar sees the 5 seconds ticking away. Can't find anybody to inbound it to. Rather than turn it over, calls timeout. That's the last one left for Waynesburg. With 55 seconds left, they lead 105-98. So we're going to keep 90-79. So this is going to be a big 55 seconds for the Waynesburg College Yellow Jackets. It's been a big game either way, no matter what happens. Terry Clark has done a great job off the bench this game. Okay, Puskar getting heat, looking to inbound it. In trouble. Gets it to McCallister. He's fouled in backcourt. Sean fouled immediately in backcourt by Klaus. And now McCallister will walk to the other end of the floor and shoot 1-1. I was going to say he could open up a nice lead, but it goes to Kearney State off the missed 1-1. Here's Karn into forecourt. Bounce pass into the paint, and a shot up good by Schultz. That's 8 for him, and it's 105-100. Jackets inbounded. McCallister into forecourt. Sean goes underneath to Montgomery, and he does a block. Oh, my. There's no foul on Clark now in the backcourt. Oh, the foul was not called on Montgomery, but Clark called for a foul, and Kearney State will go to the line with a chance to cut it to 3. Look out. Rob went in to slam it and was stripped of the ball actually on an upward punch, and it went real high, and going for the ball, Terry Clark. And also number 33, Joel Heeser, the coach's son, and Clark fouls Heeser. Look out. This is a big situation for Heeser, as he'll be on the line now with a 1-1 and a chance to bring Kearney State to within 3. No timeouts remaining for the Yellow Jackets. 1. The 1-1 is good by Joel Heeser. He will have a dozen in the game if he makes the next one. Look out. An unbelievable comeback. 34 seconds left to go in this ball game. Heeser's second is up, and it's good. Substitution comes in again. Larry Klaus. 105-102. Waynesburg clinging to a 3-point lead. Puskar looks to inbound it. In trouble, and it's thrown away on the inbound. Kofold off the steal. He's shot up. It's knocked over the bounds, and a foul called on the play. Kofold fouled as he goes up for the shot. Kofold will go to the line with a chance to bring Kearney State within 1. Holy catch. 30 seconds left on the clock. No one believes it. Waynesburg just staring in awe. As the Jackets can hold on. Darren Wells is fouled out. Theron Hogue is fouled out. The two big guns. Rudy Marisa wants a 1-1, but it's 2 shots for Kofold. And the first one's good. And they have been deadly from the free throw line in the last 10 minutes, making 7 out of 8, while the Yellow Jackets have missed numerous ones. Will come later. I think they missed 6 out of 12. Oh, my. Here's Kofold, the second, on the way. It's good. 1-point ball game. Puskar again looking to inbound it. In trouble. Gets it to McCallister. McCallister trapped in backcourt. Gets through a trap. Into forecourt it comes. He pulls up. They're looking to foul him. They don't. Well, they do foul him. I was going to say they don't call that. He was whacked right at midcourt, and I thought for a minute they were going to call it a steal. But McCallister will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Jackets by 1 with 24 seconds left to go in the ball game. Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Mo. John Loper and Frank Busick bringing it to you. This one a lot closer than it needs to be.
The last team to hold the ball is going to win this one.
Yep. Here's McCallister. 1-1. No good. Rebound is loose underneath, taken by Kearney State. 20 seconds to go. The Lopers can win it with the last shot. Into forecourt. Covert for three. No good. Rebound Montgomery for Waynesburg. He's fouled.
He is hammered.
He's fouled on the rebound. Montgomery will go to the line to shoot. Let's see if they call that the intentional foul. 13 seconds left on the clock. Jackets by 1. Montgomery at the line to shoot. It just depends on whether it's going to be 2 or 1-1. Still haven't gotten the indication from the official. 13 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, and we're still waiting to see if it's a 1-1 or if it's 2. On a rebound, they'll probably call a 1-1, John. No, I thought maybe the intent is 1-1. All right. Biggie, Montgomery. Puts it up. It's good! Rob Montgomery with a clutch free throw. Here's the second now by Montgomery. And another big one. On the way, it's good. Montgomery, 2 clutch free throws. 21 points in the game. Jackets, 107. Kearney State, 104. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Lopers from 3. Carnes shoots, no good. Rebound, got it in the backcourt. He's fouled.
He is hammered, and that's a 1-1, though. He had the ball, and they went for it.
6 seconds to go in the ball game. Rick Puskar will go to the line with a chance to ice it for the Yellow Jackets. As Kearney State came up short in the end. 3-pointer by Kofit, no good. 3-pointer by Karn, no good. Rick Puskar now at the line with 6 seconds to go, with the Jackets leading 107-104.
2 championship teams. A lot of credit to these Lopers from Kearney State. They made a comeback that you can write books about.
I knew when they were down 18 points at the half that they were not going to quit. They were going to come back.
Kofit's everything they said. He scored at least 33.
I have him for 34.
34.
There's Puskar, 1-1. Good. So Rick allows the Yellow Jacket fans to breathe across the way a little bit. There's the second on the way. It's no good. Rebound. Stolen away by Waynesburg. McCallister underneath the Puskar, up at the buzzer. No good. That's it. The final score, the Jackets win and advance to round 2 of the NAIA tournament on Friday night against either 5th-seeded Wisconsin-Eau Claire or Valley City, North Dakota. The final score, Waynesburg wins it by 4, 108-104. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back to wrap it up after these. The other watering holes around the greater Waynesburg area and throughout Greene County tonight, as the Yellow Jackets put one in the W column here at Kemper Arena for the first time since 1984 and advance to the second round of this NAIA tournament. The Sweet 16 on Friday night when they'll take on the winner of the Wisconsin-Eau Claire Valley City, North Dakota game. Eau Claire was seeded 5th in the tournament. Jackets have just knocked off the 12th seeded team. That's the second upset of the day here at Kemper Arena. And warming up in front of us now, the number 1 seeded team in the tournament, undefeated Oklahoma City, 33-0. They were number 1 in the preseason poll, and they were number 1 in every weekly poll throughout the year. They led it wire to wire, and they come in here the number 1 seed and everybody's favorite to win it all. Of course, led by the legendary coach Abe Lemons, who coached for quite a few years in the Division I level down at the University of Texas. He's been to the big NCAA tournament, and now here he is for his first time in the NAIA tournament here at Kansas City. Well, the Yellow Jackets hold on to win it, and we do mean hold on, because Kearney State came roaring back from a 20-point deficit in the second half. They cut it to 1 point with 32 seconds to go. 105-104, had a chance to win it, but a 3-point jumper by Kofit, their big gun, went awry. He had 35 points in the ball game, but missed the one that really counted. Then the Jackets gave him another chance to tie it as John Karn came down following 2 clutch free throws by Waynesburg's Rob Montgomery, and Karn's 3-pointer came up short, and the Jackets got the rebound. That was pretty much all she wrote. Bucket at the end, a couple of free throws at the end, rather, by Rick Puskar, put it out of reach for the Kearney State Antelopes. So the 12th seed goes home, having been upset in the first round, and unseeded Waynesburg College advances to round 2. Frank Busick is still doing his bookwork. We'll just remind you that our airtime on Friday night will be, it's a late one, it's the last game of the day here. They play 8 games on Friday, and Waynesburg will have the last game. It is at 10:45 airtime, 11:15 game time. That's Eastern Standard Time. Our airtime back in Western Pennsylvania will be 10:45 on Friday night. So, as David Letterman likes to say, wake up the kids and call the neighbors and get ready for late night basketball on WANB FM 103. Our tap and opened up, as we said, that 18-point lead at halftime. The big downfall came when Hogue fouled out with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And then when Darren Walls went out with 1:43 to go, that opened up the gates and allowed the Lopers to creep back in. And I tell you what, they almost won it. They almost pulled off a tremendous comeback. But the Jackets win, 108-104. Let's go to Frank Busick in the scorebook, and then we'll wrap it up.
What a scorebook. About as many points as I've ever marked down. This is both teams scoring in the hundreds. Kearney State in the second half scores a whopping 65 points against the Yellow Jacket defense that I guess you can't call it a defense. It was kind of a sieve. And to let a team score 65 points against you in a half, and the Yellow Jackets just barely hold on by a fingernail, and they have one guy left named Rick Puskar to do the honors. The senior stays in and helps polish off the Kearney State Lopers 108-104. High score was Bart Kofed, 34 points. He did it all with 3 3-pointers. With a tremendous game by Darren Walls in the first half. 24 points in the first half, total of 34 in the game. Shot a 7 for 8 from the free throw line. One of the finest games you'll ever see from a sophomore in college in a great big arena in Kansas City, Missouri. Darren Walls just electrifies the crowd in the first half with 34. The only trouble is he got Bart Kofed shook up, and that young man came and scored 34. Darren, as you know, is fouled out. 1:43 remaining in the game, and the Yellow Jackets just trying to patch up and hold on with the bench as they did. Second leading scorer was Rick Puskar, 25 points, 16 in the first half, 9 in the second half. Rick shot 6 times from the free throw line, making 3 of them. Also, Rob Montgomery, 21 points, one of his finest games this year. He shot 6 times from the free throw line, making 3 of them. Kevin Lee came in off the bench, played stellar with 4 points, all from the free throw line. He tried 6 and made 4 of them. Terry Clark had 6 points off the bench, 5 in the first half. Only a 1 single free throw in the second half. He shot 4 times and made 2 free throws. Also, Sean McCallister had 4 points in the game, 1 field goal, and a 2 for 6 from the foul line. So 33% for Sean McCallister from the foul line. Made things a little shaky towards the end. Farrell Hogue double figures, 5 in the first half, 8 in the second half, and fouling out with a whopping 6:28 remaining in the game, and scored 13 points. Theron shot 3 times from the free throw line. He made 2 of them. As a team, one more left, was 1 for 3 from the line for 1 point. The Yellow Jackets shot 39 free throws, making 23. Quite a game for Waynesburg. What comes out, really, the bottom line for Waynesburg College will be in the final stats, I'm sure. Rebounds, block shots, and steals. Sean McCallister played an excellent crunch time with some great steals and with over and back turnovers with some defensive pressure that may be the difference in this game, John. When the team went flat, Sean McCallister came in and played some defense, but the whole story, analyzation is Darren Walls. Darren played, he was out of gas at the end, that's all it was. Reaching, grabbing, his last foul was just I'm tired type foul, and he had nothing left to give. He didn't score a field goal in the last 8 minutes he played, and he had 2 foul shots that he did make, so he was out of gas. But the guy that came through, Rob Montgomery, in the last 10 minutes, he came in with 10 points in the last 10 minutes of the game, and very important, Rick Puskar had 3 that were important, and Sean McCallister had 4 points in the last 10 minutes. So this is where it really counts. And Kearney was a formidable foe. They did it all. They have it all. They can rebound. They can run. They can play defense. And they have a great coach because he brought his team back from a 20-point deficit one time to a 108-104 defeat. Rudy Maurice, tremendous first half from his team, and held on second half with ball control to let them have it. So, John, that's the first step. It doesn't get any easier.
No, because looming on the horizon, number 5th seeded Wisconsin Eau Claire, a prohibitive favorite in their first round game against Valley City, North Dakota. So unless there's a tremendous upset tomorrow night, beware Eau Claire on Friday night. And again, our airtime in round 2 Friday night will be 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to go join the rest of the Waynesburg contingent and congratulate these Yellow Jackets in person. And we'll talk to you on the radio tomorrow morning and again on Friday night. For Frank Disick, this is John Loper saying so long from the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri. Our studio production tonight by Bill Price and also by Dave Helms. Again, the final score tonight, Waynesburg advances in round 1 of the NAIA tournament, upsetting the Lopers of Kearney State, Nebraska, the 12th seeded team. Waynesburg, final score 108, Kearney State 104. This has been a WANB